The cologne inside this package costed me $1,000. Let's talk about why the hell it's so expensive. Now this is none other than Creed's Aventus, and everybody and their mom knows about this fragrance by now. It is hands down the #1 most popular niche fragrance in the world, I think. Now if you're asking yourself, McNasty, why the fuck did you buy this for $1,000? Are you a dumbass? Are you stupid? And are you incredibly gullible? Well, the answer to all three of those questions is yes, but this Creed Aventus is actually worth $1,000, surprisingly enough. Now, as you can see, the shape of the bottle is clearly different than the normal Creed Aventus you buy today. And that's because the OG batches of Creed Aventus used to come in 120 ml bottles versus the current 100 ml, and they were shaped differently. Now, the reason that this was a grand is because this is considered one of the holy grail batches of Creed Aventus, and specifically 17Q11, which is what I have here, is one of the most pineapple-y and fruity Creed Aventuses ever created. Now, Creed Aventus has gone through a lot of batch variations, mainly due to the International Fragrance Association banning certain ingredients being used in colognes over the course of the past 15 years. So what's happened is these companies have to keep reformulating and getting synthetic versions of those banned ingredients, which in turn kind of makes the fragrance itself not be nearly as good. That's why older batches of Creed Aventus are so sought after, and certain batches are incredibly expensive because they are so rare to find. So much so that certain dupe houses have actually tried to make their own version of older Creed Aventus batches. Yeah, this shit gets really deep. Certain batches also have some stronger notes than others. Some batches have a really strong smoky scent. Some of them are really birch heavy, and like I said, the one I have is very fruity. So it really just depends on what type of Aventus you're going for. Now, how does it compare to my current 2025 batch? I would say it's definitely different. I feel like the old one has more of a fuller, more well-rounded blend. But that's not to say that the new batch isn't good either. The 2025 F batches of Creed Aventus are actually some of the best batches in the last 7 or 8 years. So do I think it's worth $1,000 to get an old batch of Creed Aventus? Absolutely big fat giant no. I am just somebody that likes to collect old discontinued fragrances, and I just so happened to really love the Creed Aventus DNA, and I wanted to see how different it was. Now, there are some old batches from 2011 that I wish that I could smell, but I don't think I'll be able to ever get my hands on one of those. So getting this was a really fun experience. It's almost like smelling a piece of history. If you want to see me do more TikToks like this in the future, leave a comment down below.